Welcome to Factorio. So, last time we were here, we expanded our oil production facilities, given that we tapped out the last oil producing area that we had, and added a new set of pump jacks out in a fairly exposed area. I've since been back and reinforced it with a few more turrets, but word just in is that the alien menace have been in and destroyed the roboport that I'd got servicing the area, and that's really not ideal. So I need to go out there and replace it, or supply my logistics robots with the ability to replace it. Before then, no, well, before then, I've just got to wait for a few advanced circuits to be completed so I can make that. But we've got a bigger problem afoot at the moment. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do the cheeky version here and just steal the backlog of circuits. Yes, as you can see, we've got a fairly steady stream of incoming at present, and they're not best pleased. So that oil well area is by far from secure. I'm going to need to go and reinforce that a little. But more importantly, what I have discovered is, and I'll show you in a sec, is we've run out of alien goo. Alien artifacts we're all out of, which is problematic because it means that no more purple flasks are getting researched. So the research that I've got on the go, which is more logistic robot speed, is stalled temporarily because we've completely run out of alien artifacts. So I'm going to go and have to hunt down some more critters. Now I'm going to take a slightly different approach to the attack this time around. Originally, I would gradually edge forward a bunch of walls while turreting up all along the way, and that would leave me pretty much secured while pushing forward to take out the aliens. Now, last time we tried this, what I did instead, perhaps foolhardily, was I just went marching in and tried to see how quickly I could get it done. The basic answer to that question is not as quickly as you need to. Right, okay, that's plenty of defense for there. So yes, it looks like, I mean, I left this exposed thinking it's not on the front lines, it should be absolutely dandy. Of course it wasn't. Not absolutely dandy in the slightest. So yes, so we've got a fair amount of blood and guts coming up here, which means that this is going to increasingly be under fire. In fact, since they're attacking this base corner here, I will expand my power coverage a little and just bang in a few more. That should more than cover it. Good. So what are we going to do? Yes, I'll show you the kind of the research backlog that we've got going on, and then we're heading south, where we shall take out some more alien infestations and hopefully come up with some more alien artifacts. I had foolishly thought that the artifacts that I'd already got in supply and the flask backlog that I'd got would be more than enough to get me through for a good few hours. But as you can see, we've now got a blue flask backlog. We've got greens and reds all ready to go, but we are out of purples. And that is far from ideal. So let's make sure we've got everything we need to get this done. We've got, what's that, 41 laser turrets. I think we could probably go for a few more than that. Let's top me up. How are we doing for wall? Plenty of wall, plenty of power. Okay, good. The other thing I've added since you were last here, well, I've done a couple of things actually. I've been quite busy. I'm trying to make a slightly more efficient and beautiful use of area. So this is a test case for a substation looking after all of these accumulators. I've upped my power accumulation rate. We were at about 1.3 gigajoules before. We're quite a bit above that now. I think probably around 1.5, 1.6. That's not going to be enough, and I've also changed my solar fields. So instead of In fact, I've still got some going. Yeah, I'm out of Roboport range here. Let's find the old ones. Where's the old ones? Yeah, so it's exactly the same principle. Instead of one medium electric pole surrounded by solar chaps, we've now got substations surrounded by a lot of solar chaps. So in the same space, we should eventually be able to fill that to the point where we're getting an awful lot more power in for the amount of space that it's using. That's the theory anyway. Good. Right, so without further ado, let's go and not get ourselves killed, perhaps. I do sense a definite upswing in the tempo of alien attacks. The frequency's remaining about pretty static, but they're bringing the thunder with considerably more eagerness, and therefore, you know, I can't take any chances with regards to taking them out. But that's exactly what we're going to do anyway. Taking chances. Right, let's put a wall in there just for a little bit of safety. Where are we? Right, you can be our launch-off point here. Now, as you can see, we're heading towards a fairly... Let's map this bad boy. Here we go. We're heading towards a reasonably sizable alien infestation, and yeah, I'm gonna get my face kicked in. Maybe we'll be all right. Yeah, maybe. And I've also added quite a few more. What have I added? Quite a few more radar stations. I've decided it's high time we expanded our knowledge of the area a little further. It's obviously resources aren't going to last forever, and while I had hoped that alien artifacts, it was going to be a long time before I ran out. The truth is completely different to that. We have run out ahead of schedule. What are you doing? Why am I doing things twice? There we go. That's our fallback area. So this is my strategy this time around. So initially I'll push as far forward as I can get. Hang on a tick. Look at that. Holy cow. Yeah, that's going to make a mess of me. Okay, well, we'll worry about that in a minute. So I'll push forward as far as I can, trying to get some power down. These big electric poles are going to be fairly expendable. There we go. Right, we can see one. We place that there. Is he going to come for me? Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to revert back to our original forward momentum tactic of slowly and steadily expanding our FOB. Is it going to work? I don't know. It might take a little bit longer, but it should leave me a whole lot safer. Why don't you just put that in the middle? There we go, put that in the middle. Because frankly, last time around, I got eaten on 4 or 5 occasions, and it did not make me feel particularly heroic. While, you know, I'm not taking part in this this galactic enterprise in order to be awarded medals and the like. It would be nice if I didn't get whipped with quite such regularity and ferocity. So we're going to crawl forward and just hope that I'm bringing enough firepower for that to work. But the upshot is I should remain entirely safe the entire time. That's the theory. Whether that's what happens in practice or not, I don't know. Certainly, small biters, medium biters, we shouldn't have too much trouble. The big fellas, however, are incredibly prone to making a mess of me. But here we go. Slow and steady is the way. And then obviously as we fill in at the front, we can start withdrawing from the back. I'm not quite at that stage yet. I should have plenty of turrets for this to work. Yeah, if you came here expecting another high-octane experience of massive violence, I'm afraid you're disappointed. But as you can see, totally safe. Nothing to worry about here. No, well, taking out that back wall possibly wasn't the smartest move in the book. Let's put it back in again. Of course, if they take out this pylon here, I'm hosed. Here we go. See? Safety. Safety first. This is the safety first approach to alien conquest. I feel good about this. I feel positive. I feel that that this is the way forward. I think the aliens are going to be dismayed at my somewhat low-life, sneaky, cowardly tactics. But I'm just after their artifacts now. If they wanted to bring their artifacts to my base and drop them off in a little package, that would be fine. Let's see, what are we looking at here? I don't know if you can see down the bottom because it's night time, so it's not very light right now, but it is heaving down there. There are spawners galore. Yes, and quite the wildlife, let me tell you. Still, the alien body count certainly seems to be going in the right direction. Smashing. Okay, let's expand this in a relaxed fashion. So, some of you may be thinking, well, why don't you just get yourself one of those rather marvellous cars that you can make in Factorio and drive down there, hose them down a bit, and you know, leg it. Well, because, dear friends, the cars in Factorio are hopeless. You run them into a tree, they explode. Now, that's not a complete dissimilarity to real life, except they don't explode with quite such ferocity and quite such regularity. Frankly, you do have to be giving it a fair rip to explode a car in the real world. And so, no, I'm not a believer in cars. Now, maybe if there were tanks as a possibility, which I'm pretty sure I saw a rumour that tanks were coming, that'd be fun, then yes, I would almost certainly roll around in a tank, showing the wrong uns what for. Why can't I dig you up? Am I too far away? Extreme lumberjacking there. Yeah, I think we brought the firepower to get this done. And no one's gonna make it out of here alive, except me. Ha ha ha. Ooh, those guys were a little more frisky. How close are we now? Alright, look at this. This is the land that Alien forgot. Right, what are we gonna do? We're gonna swing straight down and then move in from the side, I think. Okay, so let's go and dig up a few of our legacy turrets. Oh, hello, that thing's blowing up. That's not what we want here. What do we lose? Probably a turret. Right, well, if I can get that close, we need more firepower. Now, if I recall from my my last encounter of this variety, the spawners kick into high gear, such that it's actually pretty. I don't know how to do this. Such that they are throwing aliens out at such a rate that you can't really get much push forward after a while. Let's fix these turrets up. Ah, that was the devil. Those guys certainly take a licking. Okie dokie. Right, let's pull our front line forward. There we go. Right, good, good. And while we're at it, we'll double wall that. Once again, cheating the poor alien scum out of easy kills. But after last time, I think they've had their jollies, and they're just going to have to suck it up. Oh, okay, trying other routes as well. I like it. It's not going to help you. Good. So, slow and steady is the progress. How close are we getting now? Fairly close. How are we doing for resources? We've got 7 there. We've got another 25 turrets. Wall is not a problem. We've got plenty of wall. And we've lost 1 turret and a bit of wall so far. Okay, I can live with that. That's a casualty rate I can handle. Ah, entertainingly, they seem to be going for the turrets. Okay, well, maybe I can expand a little bit further and a little bit faster then. And bypass a little bit of the slow creep that we've been doing. Of course, our sole objective, we would leave them alone if they didn't attack us first, and if I didn't need their precious artifacts. Oh my goodness, that's a mess. Okay, I can't even get to repair that. Let's roll down as far as we can. Okay, good. Here we are again, dug in at the front line. Holy cow. Right, okay. Bring the rear guns to bear. Ah, yes, I remember this from last time. So last time around, and if you haven't seen it, I really do recommend it. It is, if you like watching a grown man get thrashed on a regular basis, not in that way. Yeah, you do reach a point where actually you can't expand any further forward like this because they just keep coming in a pretty relentless fashion. So, they're no longer hurting the turrets, but those walls are not going to last forever. Oh, hello. Something's been destroyed. What did we just lose? Oh, that's okay, that's here. That's where I am. He's like, oh, that's where I am. Now. Whoa, okay. No, that was a turret down here. Terrific. Okay, we're going to need to push forward a little bit further here. I don't know exactly how we're going to do this. They don't take kindly to being shot at, I'll tell you that for nothing. Okay, look, stop just watching the battle, and let's do something about getting these guys off my lawn. The tipping point, of course, coming as soon as I manage to drop a spawner or two. Oh, they've broken through that front line. Okay, let's unbreak them through. Yes, this all seems eerily familiar. Still, walls are relatively expendable. I can afford to lose a wall or two. Yeah. Okay. But they are now just chucking out these big fellas on a regular basis. They really do take a hammering. My accumulator capacity is not going up particularly quickly. So the big thing to consider here is what's going to happen at night time. Well, on the way that things are going at the moment, I'm going to get completely murdered at night time. I'm going to come through here and take out everything. Okay. It's not pretty. How many more turrets have I got left? Just the 9. Oh, hold on, let's grab all of these guys. Get back there before they all get trashed. Because they will. Right, if I don't push forward and start to actually take out some of their base, things are not going to go well. I can't be out of wall. Oh, hell. I'm out of wall. Okay, right. Guys, don't get completely destroyed. Oh, hello. That's some reinforcements. Not enough reinforcements, but some. Should have brought more wall. Okay. Well, fortunately, the wall manufacturer... No. That was really bad. Put that back in. Put it back in. I switched the turrets off at the wrong moment there. Let's get back up here. Pronto. It is quite a long way when you're on foot. Righto, chaps, bring me batteries. And anything else you think I might need. Okay, right, I'm going to rearm, and then I'm going to get back down there, and I'm going to give them some. So why don't you join me next time, and we'll see how that goes. Catch you soon.